Grab your popcorn, kick back and relax, because it's time for some more Karnage. In today's video, I wanted to show like a really sick task force attack I did. And not to worry though, it's not unboosted bottleneck solos. Done with that for the meantime. I've recorded all those videos. I'm not sure if this video will be uploaded before or after I've uploaded all of that content. But anyway, you can see my statue line up here. I've only got like 3 GBE statues. I've got like a whole bunch of troop damage. But I've actually got a Smoky Zuka attack. I'm going to call it a Smoky Zuka attack. But with only 3 gunboat energy statues, and gunboat is usually what will make or break your attack when you're using Zukas. So we're going to go back through the log here. Here we go. So you can see the stats there. I did boost up. I think I boosted up with 4 power powder. I think I boosted my troop damage 1, just the masterpiece. And then I think I boosted my GBE. I'm not sure if that was all of my GBE or just 2. I think I boosted all of it. But I know it was 4 power powder boost. I'm pretty sure it was 4 power powder boost. So you can see the layout here. We got some rockets, some flamethrowers, some more rockets up the top there, some machine guns. Now, I did use 1 boat of heavies, and the purpose here is I've got the 3 machine guns in the corner. Now, there's only a few ways you can deal with something like that. Option 1 is you can shock it and let your Zukas just demolish them and then flare away. Apart from the fact that there's a mortar there that might have range on me, I'm not really sure. It might get a shot off on some of the Zukas that are on the outside. It's going to raise the cost of my shocks too much, so I can't do that. The other option is to smoke past it, which is what a lot of people will do. That is definitely an option, but when I don't have a lot of gunboat energy to work with, the cost of that smoke is going to go up a lot very quickly, and that might kill me. So what I decided to do was to bring in a boat of heavies, just so they could tank the shots from those machine guns and I could destroy them and I wouldn't have to worry too much about it. That was really my only plan. So I flared here just so like my heavies would be in the position I wanted them to be in. So now that they're destroyed, my flare was a little late there. I probably could have timed that better. But we got them up here. So now I've destroyed that little threat. Now we're going to farm some cells just to make up some of the difference in my gunboat energy. So I only have those 3 statues. That's not a lot. I probably could have let them keep going. I probably should have. Crittering just to make sure I don't lose too many Zukas to that sniper. I felt that was a little unnecessary, but I didn't want to take any chances, and I did have a fair bit of energy at that point to work with, and I was expecting a lot more from these cells up the top here. So I think at this point I had about 140 GBE remaining. So I'm just farming some cells, and the range of that first rocket is like these 3 cells here, like between the gap. That's like where their range is. So I know that that's where I have to start smoking. So we're going to be smoking to our kill spot in just a moment. There we go. So I've decided to make a checkpoint there, literally just so it'll be easier for me to get to the kill spot, and I don't have to worry about them spreading out or running around particular buildings and losing Zukas. And that's really the only plan. So I'm flaring really close because I know the range on Zukas was shortened to 6 grid squares recently. I notice if you do the 7 grid squares like we used to do, I would lose that spread out. So yeah. So I shot the 3 rockets, the 2 rockets in the back, the flamethrowers, just because I was worried that top one would have range on me. And I had enough GBE for a second round of shocks. I also could have used, instead of 2 shocks for the second round, I could have used a critter box and a shock bomb, which would have distracted the rockets in the back and kept those ones shocked, and just hope that the flamethrower didn't kill too many. But anyway, that was an attack, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. The core did have about 800k. It was, I think it was 174. 194. Because I know it was like a couple of thousand away from being 800. So I hope you guys enjoyed that attack. If you did, let me know what you thought in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.